Hi guys and welcome into another video. Please like, subscribe, comment and join the Discord, link below. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Is this time later?
Excuse me, I'm looking for Risa.
You can call me anything you like, gorgeous.
I think you have the wrong idea about what it is I'm looking for.
And I think you have the wrong idea about what it is I do.
Serve drinks, play music. Am I close?
Maybe my reputation precedes me.
Basil sent me. Something about a cache. He said you could give me the details.
You always this direct?
Only when they pay me.
It's east of here, just outside the city. I'll mark it on your map. Wouldn't want to lose you now, would we?
Anything else?
You don't want to know.
Yes,
That's the password. Give it to the guard.
Everything must go. After over 10 years of
Every
faithful
fee
service,
must
we
go.
are finally closing.
Parkour. Let's go, man. Otherwise, I would kill you, but I have work for my bitch, so. You know.
Yeah. Warned you. Bet you're glad you met me. Hey.
Okay.
This should be fun.
But then, finally.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Miley Cyrus? Give it to me.
That's rich.
I know I'm a hero, but you know they're pretty easy. Then you use your brain, so
What lies beneath the tower?
You don't want to know.
Gash is over there.
Hey.
I see you found the place.
Risa,
I've got a message from Basil.
you couldn't wait?
He wants you to deliver the package to the client directly.
Who's the buyer?
A local priest. Apparently word travels fast. He wants the deal finished while the attention's only focused on Basil.
One would imagine.
You'll find him in the temple in Hatmandor. Getting inside will take a bit of creativity. Lakes aren't allowed on temple grounds.
Lakes.
In his words, godless swine.
Right. Any ideas on how to get to him?
I'm a musician, not a soldier. But if I were you, I'd try the Eastern Wall.
So much for creativity.
What? Who's there?
I'm simply making a delivery.
I see you received my message.
We did.
I've heard the city guard is becoming a threat. That they may be getting information from someone valuable. You understand, I can't afford to be implicated. A man in my position has his reputation to consider.
I'm simply a messenger.
Of course. You have it then.
Here.
Oh, thank the gods. And though I may not agree with your methods, you're doing their work.
I'm sure.
Waiting in shadows, speaking in hushed tones. I wouldn't wish this life on anyone.
It's never a choice, is it?
I'd imagine not. Remember, we never spoke.
Of course.
Prayer. Prayer is the key to open thy morning and lock thy night. Prayer is the word with which to thank for the sunrise.
New shipment just arrived from aspiring young craftsmen.
Two-handed weapon. Touch. Hey boys.
Hey!
It's done.
Racer was able to find you then? No one saw you? You weren't followed?
No.
Good. I apologize for my tone earlier. It appears as if you've done everything I've asked. I believe it's now my turn to indulge you. You had some interesting questions.
I want to know about the Tower of Fangs.
While you've earned your answers, your questions are quite concerning. If you plan on living long enough to act on such information, you'll need to do something that benefits both of us.
I'd like to know about the murders.
There's quite a bit of pressure being placed on our organization. At first, it was the city guard, a concern that's never prevented us from operating in the past. But these murders, they're too clean, too quick. They've been targeting our Veritas supply chain, the medicine. The only thing we know for certain is that the victims used to work for Turs Darum.
Turs Darum.
They may have worked for us, but it wasn't always that way. Darum was the old guard, before Mirage. He didn't go quietly.
I'd imagine not.
It was a different time then. Such transitions are never smooth. Those who were loyal were executed, including family.
Sounds like Mirage missed someone.
Apparently. But it's only one of many problems.
The city guard.
Valerian's gotten ambitious. Sloppy even. It's become obvious that he's managed to gain information from someone within our organization. At first, all signs pointed to you. Strangers with too many questions are not usually alive long enough to prove themselves so useful. Luckily, we think we found our problem. People have grown quite paranoid. They want you dead for nothing more than peace of mind. Well, I can't blame them. Taking care of this problem yourself is beneficial to everyone.
I take it this problem has a name?
Jared.
You think he's working for Valeran?
Sometimes it's easier to remove a question than to find an answer.
I understand.
Speak with Yersk. He'll tell you what you need to know.
Consider it done.
You again. I hear they've been keeping you busy.
Yersk, how are you?
Much better, thanks.
Basil says you might be able to help me solve a problem.
He's staying with his mother. Southwest side of Hatmandor.
I'll handle it from here.
Really? Nothing else I can help you with?
Risa, know anything about her?
Afraid to ask her yourself? I don't blame you. She came in a few weeks ago. She decided to work here for Basil. I don't know if this was the right choice, but at least she's not on the street. She's a good girl. Shame she wastes her time in a dump like this.
Thanks, Yersk. I'll see you soon.
I'm sure you will.
Excuse me?
Everything must go.
Looks useful.
Anything I can use?
The victims were all members of the old guard, working under Ter's Durham before Mirage took control.
That's news to me, but that might help me narrow down any potential targets. I have some work to do. Here, you've earned it.
Nice.
Okay.
Let's see.
Exotic wares and weapons recovered from the great Battle of Oswald. Don't
Don't do it.
What?
Don't kill him.
Any reason in particular?
I think you know why.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do. How far do you really plan to take this?
As far as I have to. None of this matters. Mirage, Basil, Jared. I don't expect you to understand. But I'm here for something much more important.
Then convince him to leave the city. Tell Basil you've done your job.
I'll think about it. Jared,
Oh, it's you. A little ironic, isn't it?
you knew they were coming?
Well, not today. Paranoia is like a wildfire in these circles. All it takes is a whisper.
Basil said the same thing.
I bet. You were fetching medicine for sickly mothers a couple days ago. Valerian's got you by both balls, doesn't he?
Jared,
Look, I understand. If I hadn't lost my nerve, I'd probably be at some other poor bastard's doorstep giving him the same somber speech. For what it's worth, I hope you find it.
Find what?
Whatever's worth all of this. Whatever's worth killing for. I thought it was my mother. Couldn't imagine anything more important. But apparently you can.
Go. Get out.
What?
Take her. Disappear. No friends, new names. You vanish completely. You've never even been to Hatmandor.
I don't know what to say. Mother! Grab a coat! We're going out!
Citizen.
New stock of rare imports just in from the farthest corners of Antelope.
Well, I can imagine that in 2008 it will be long loading, but in this day, let's go. I will not lie, he's gone.
So, he's done then.
And the mother. As far as anyone will be able to tell, they left town during the night.
Well, aren't you a creative little prick? Mirage has taken quite an interest in you.
I thought no one sees him.
They don't. He communicates through a single agent. They call him Tongue, fittingly enough.
How can I find him?
Don't get ahead of yourself. I only brought you here to fulfill our arrangement. I simply thought you'd be interested to know what impact your actions have had as of late.
can you tell me about Risa?
I see that my newest pearl got herself a new admirer. She came here a few weeks ago looking for work. When she came into my office, I just couldn't refuse, if you know what I mean. I could have arranged a meeting with her in a quiet place, but I don't think you have that kind of money.
What can you tell me about the Tower of Fangs?
I can tell you that even talking about it has brought about the death of more powerful men than either of us. Some say he's protected by Gandahar himself. I know you have a death wish, but some things are worse than death. Rumours say that Captain is the only one ever to go inside. Then again, rumours also say he rides a horse made of crystal.
The Captain. Where can I find him?
Such information isn't so simple to acquire, even for myself. All I can do is give you his name. Falanan Neiman.
No wonder everyone calls him the Captain.
It's not exactly native to this region, though neither is he. He owned a slaughterhouse in Chesnadar nearly a decade ago. When the Imperials began repurposing land without compensation, he fought back. They attempted to arrest him. He killed 3 guards with his bare hands. He's been recruiting men ever since. Just enough to mess with the status quo. Their so-called guerrilla tactics usually end up leaving us with more problems. They destroy shipments we plan to steal, kill guards we pay to walk away. But I have to ask, what's your interest in him?
It's personal.
A vendetta, then? I know the look. Couldn't stop you if I wanted to.
I appreciate it.
Likewise. Before you go...
Sorry, Basil, but...
Relax. It's simply an open offer.
What kind of offer?
I arrange fights from time to time. You know, to entertain the locals. If you ever find yourself in need of extra auras...
I'm listening.
The fights take place at the pit. The arena where the Brotherhood used to train. Speak with a run. Give him the phrase, "You can swallow a pot of blood before you get sick." He'll know that I sent you.
I thought you'd be taller.
I'm sorry?
Forgive my manners. They call me Tongue. Perhaps you've heard of me. Knowing who you are, however, is what I'm paid for.
I know who you are.
I've heard you've been asking about the Tower of Fangs. Quite carelessly, I might add. But if you'd like a more definitive answer to such an ambiguous question, I'd advise you to follow me.
Looks useful.
After you.
Yes.
I must apologize for this perceived dishonesty.
Open the gate. Now.
Not yet. I'm afraid I cannot ask you to perform the task at hand without knowing you are competent enough to complete it.
What the hell are you talking about?
Mr. Mirage offers you information about the whereabouts of one Captain, who, as you probably already know, is the only one to return from the tower alive.
And what does Mr. Mirage want in return?
Nothing for the moment. Mr. Mirage offers this information as a sign of good faith.
Why the trap, then?
It's nothing personal, I assure you. Mr. Mirage is very ritualistic when it pertains to hiring new people. Do you still wish to learn where to find the captain?
Yes.
Then you'll find him with his party in seclusion south of here. Less than a mile to be more precise. He's built a camp within a small village there. I recommend inquiring about the specifics with the rebels in the area. Now, back to business. Gentlemen, you may begin. Good luck. Quite impressive. There's a slight theatricality to your methods.
What kind of test was this?
The kind you live to complain about, apparently. Which leaves me with the pleasure of announcing that Mr. Mirage would like to make you an offer.
What if I'm not interested?
While your hesitance might be considered measurably understandable, suggesting that Mr. Mirage isn't the type of person one should consider refusing seems in order.
What's the offer?
You've made several inquiries into a series of murders that recently took place.
I have.
Then it's safe to assume you know that 8 years ago, Mr. Mirage inherited control of Hatmandor's underground.
He cut his way to the top.
In a manner of speaking. Before Mr. Mirage received his inheritance, he was forced to remove Tors Daram, his predecessor. Several of his followers, however, refused to cooperate.
I heard. He had them killed, their families as well.
After we cleansed Daram's residence, Mr. Mirage later discovered a stone left unturned. A boy. A son.
He wasn't accounted for.
Someone was silenced in his stead. Daram's nephew. The resemblance was striking, so close in fact that by the time we discovered our error, Daram's heir was nowhere to be found.
And now you think that he's...
Yes, this is Mr. Mirage's assumption.
And you want me to...
To correct this error, naturally.
And in return?
Money, of course. It's worth noting that the good faith he's shown thus far is extended to relevant financial matters as well. Furthermore, if you succeed, our interest in your services may prove to become much more consistent.
I'll do it.
Good. You should begin with Zask, the only remaining Daram loyalist left by both our target and our employer.
Why was he spared?
Mr. Mirage wisely assumed that if Daram's son returned to the city, he'd contact Zask. He's been monitored ever since, yet our assumption now seems flawed.
Then why bother?
We're simply interested in knowing if we missed something, so it is part of your task to discover this before our situation escalates. This is espionage, not an interrogation. Convince him to trust you. He owns a small workshop in Chesnadar. I pray that Basil hasn't overestimated your skill set regarding this matter. Best of luck.
It seems I have work to do.
It seems you do indeed.
What's this?
Hey, you.
The commander told me to give you these keys.
Keys?
Yeah, keys to the gates. We cut off several parts of the desert because of the Varn infestation. Unfortunately, they've taken control of some of our outposts. Now anyone crazy enough to wander the desert needs these keys. Not to mention a big stick. Here.
You need big bong.
Come, see how I...
Good. Warned you.
Get lost.
But I come bearing gifts.
A gift? But from who?
Lusum, the gravedigger.
What? Really? My apologies.
You sound awfully enthusiastic.
Why wouldn't I be? Here, you deserve this more than you know.
Apparently. But where is his body?
It's... Oh.
Oh?
I have a bit of a problem. I received a couple of bodies yesterday. Grave robbers. Digging where they didn't belong. Their families didn't tell me how they died, but they didn't have to. Before I could begin the embalming process, they jumped right off the table.
Walking dead? Here?
Not the first time. There are many treasures to be found in these lands. One only need know where to look. However, digging in the wrong place, some of them are cursed. Normally I wouldn't ask. But I'm not exactly fit for battle. If you could get rid of my problem...
Sounds easy enough. Don't say I didn't warn you. Yeah. Stay down. Yeah. Ha. Bet you're glad you met me. Hey,
Thank you for handling that. Here, your payment. Plus a little something extra.
Gazin, the body, where is it?
Shipped to Hatmandor. Didn't I tell you this? I had to do something. Necromancers working under the Emperor's orders are not the most pleasant company. They can cross any gate at any time, and they still need the head. Without it, the merchants refuse to aid Lucen's people.
So, instead of telling me this, you asked me to clean your basement?
I had to work. I apologize.
Apologize to them. I'm taking the head with me to Hatmandor.
Good luck, then. And for what it's worth, I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
Wonder where this leads.
You don't want to talk, okay.
Looks like you'll be spending some time in the savannah.
Looks?
Am I holding something I could use to cave in your skull?
I take it you wanted something?
Ever heard of the Orcish rune?
Can't say I have.
It's an ancient artifact. Legend says that it was forged by Yathlin himself. Never made much sense to me, but orcs have always been better at telling stories than reading them. Point is, we caught word that it might be somewhere in the savannah of Eremos. Might be worth your time.
You want to stick it in the forge, don't you?
That, or you can sell it to someone and buy something worth killing with.
I'll take a look.
I can live with that. Good hunting.
See you. Take care.
the last thing in this part, I guess.
Looks useful.
I'm busy at the moment. Please leave immediately.
Yeah. You look to be real involved with something here.
This is not a trivial matter, so I expect a good explanation for your intrusion upon my work.
That's actually why I'm here. Because of your work.
You came to inquire about a half-delivered corpse.
Actually, I'm here to deliver the other half.
You? But where did you get it?
Lusum tracked it down.
Such professionals are so rare these days. I can't thank you enough.
Apparently not.
I see. Perhaps in return you can agree to admit this decent reward. Now, forgive me, but I have to concentrate on examining the body. My analysis must be ready by midnight, so I have to gently advise you to leave my cellar.
Good. I guess this is a fine place to end this part. Thanks for watching and have a